Beyonce broke onto the scene as one-third of the girl group Destiny's Child, but although there was never any inkling of bad blood with Kelly Rowland and Michelle Williams, something drove Beyonce to strike out on her own. Here's the real reason she left Destiny's Child. The members of Destiny's Child were together so long that it started to seem like, well, destiny.
I know Beyonce and I have been making music since we were 8, 9, and 10 years old.
But MTV News said it best when they reported on Destiny's Child's split, writing, Beyonce had long since become the breakout star of the group. And when the members of the group took a break to each release solo albums, the numbers said it all. According to Billboard, Michelle Williams' gospel release, Heart to Yours, sold 17,000 copies in its top week. Kelly Rowland's alternate-pop project, Simply Deep, sold 77,000 units in its strongest week. And Beyonce's Dangerously in Love sold 317,000 copies in its first week. Destiny's Child's album, Survivor, sold an impressive 663,000 units in its first week, according to Billboard. But as far as their solo projects were concerned, Beyonce was just beginning to find her voice. After releasing solo albums, Williams, Rowland, and Beyonce reconvened to release Destiny Fulfilled in 2004.
And it's great when you can have that individual success, but still be woman enough and love each other enough to come back and do projects together.
But while performing in Barcelona in 2005, Rowland reportedly announced to the crowd that Destiny's Child was over. The ladies later released a statement saying, "After a lot of discussion and some deep soul searching, we realized that our current tour has given us the opportunity to leave Destiny's Child on a high note." Vox then laid it out a little more plainly, reporting, "In reality, with Beyonce's Dangerously in Love, a superstar solo performer was born." It wasn't just the music industry that was perking up to Beyonce's presence. While still a member of Destiny's Child, Beyonce signed on to replace Britney Spears as PepsiCo's celebrity endorser, according to the New York Times. Pepsi even offered to sponsor a solo concert, basically begging Beyonce to leave Destiny's Child behind. L'Oreal and McDonald's also wanted to team up with Bey, according to Vanity Fair. Marketers apparently weren't looking for Destiny's Child or even Miss Knowles anymore. They were looking for Beyonce. The irreplaceable singer told Rolling Stone she had always been a shy and terrified young girl who was afraid to perform in front of a crowd, and that didn't change as Beyonce ascended to superstardom. She even admitted that she was nervous about a solo performance and interview with David Letterman, telling The Telegraph in 2002, "It's just gonna be so scary on the couch on my own." How did she overcome her fear of the spotlight? With her alter ego, Sasha Fierce. She told Rolling Stone, "If you see me on TV, I'm not a humble, shy person, but it's a transformation into that. It's a job. In real life, I'm not like that." In 2008, Beyonce told People that Miss Fierce is the fun, more sensual, more aggressive, more outspoken side, and more glamorous side that comes out when I'm working and when I'm on the stage.
I said, I want something big. I want something that says, I'm here. Beyonce.
Even back when Destiny's Child was called Girls' Time, they were managed by Beyonce's dad, Matthew Knowles. He famously quit his corporate job at Xerox and went all in to help launch the group's career, telling NPR in 2006, "My responsibility was first, initially as a father, to take Beyonce to rehearsals and to surround her with all the tools that could help her be successful. But was he just looking out for his daughter?" In an explosive twist, Knowles was ousted as manager in 2011. According to Billboard, Beyonce's legal team conducted an audit that concluded Matthew Knowles had stolen money from her tour. He denied the accusations, but Beyonce's solo career was already well established by that point, and the singer wasn't looking back.
We both knew it was time, maybe, a few years before, but I love my father.
Beyonce had been a part of a group since the 90s, and she admitted that she grew a bit complacent, telling Vanity Fair in 2005, "I always held back in Destiny's Child because I was comfortable in a group and felt that I didn't have to do anything 100% because there were other people on stage with me." It wasn't until she released her first solo album that Beyonce claimed she went all the way with her music career, admitting to the mag, "For the first time, I wasn't afraid. I didn't feel limited. I let go." Not only was Queen Bee snagging endorsement deals and making appearances without the rest of Destiny's Child, she was also launching an acting career. She starred in 2001's Carmen, a hip opera, followed by a role as Foxy Cleopatra in 2002's Austin Powers and Goldmember. By the time the group split in 2005, Beyonce already had more projects in the pipeline, including Dreamgirls and The Pink Panther.
Well, the future better get ready for me, because I'm Foxy Cleopatra, and I'm a whole lot of woman.
Beyonce told Vanity Fair in 2005 that she was looking forward to taking some time off, but judging by the success that followed, we'd argue that her planned hiatus never really happened. Beyonce is now a wife and mother of 3. She keeps the press guessing, has launched multiple business ventures, and clocks in as one of the richest entertainers on the planet. Oh yeah, and she still cranks out the hits. Can you really blame her for leaving Destiny's Child in the dust? Check out one of her newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite stars are coming soon. Subscribe to her YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.